Okay, let's see how long these guys last. With the awesomeness as me. Time for the tough questions about the child abuse cover-ups. You know, I come by every 15 minutes or so, check the usual places. Still no apology, for how you treated me the other day. It was New Year's Day, the abuse and the laugh and the mocking. No apologies or anything, because I've still got something like 1,000 views so far, and it's being shared all over the place on YouTube. You know, I know your places, I know the times, so I'll just keep coming by every 10-15 minutes, because I know that you like to sneak back. Happened the other day. So you're just going to ignore me. You're not going to apologise for how you were the other week, how you mocked me for being on a disability pension, for calling me a bludger.
No way, Satan. No way.
But see, you are doing Satan's work, because your organisation is paying $4,000 a day to hide the names of 24,000 child abusers. Your organisation has paid $2 million in less than 2 years to not hand over court-ordered names. So, you know, who's really Satan's organisation? An organisation that protects those who harm kids, or those who want to tell people about it?
No way.
You're the ones that are doing Satan's work. I figure I'm doing God's work because I'm exposing satanic people. Or don't you think that child abuse is Satan's work? Covering up of it's not Satan's work? Because, you know, this is my life's work now, to help expose the child abuse cover-ups that's, well, coming out in the open now. So I'll see you guys, what, in about 10-15 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour. I mean, I'll be doing it for the next couple of hours or so. No apology, eh? That's not very Christian. I'll just come up so you can hear me better, because it's a bit noisy. How Christian is it not to apologise for abusing someone? Not very Christian, is it? For the insults and that? You're not going to have the decency to apologise? To apologise for being so cruel and insulting? After all, you know, I didn't realise that Jesus, you know, insulted people. I didn't think Jesus, you know, as far as I know, you know, mocked people, insulted people. You know, it's not the Jesus I know of who didn't. No, I figured Jesus would care about child abuse. Okay, I'll see you next time then. So here we have it, people. My old mate there, not apologising for mocking me for having a disability. And then there's this guy I met a few months ago, who apparently thinks that I'm Satan because I want to ask questions about the child abuse, and why the organisation insists on covering it up, and why they won't admit that they've covered it up. But in fact, paying $2 million so far to hide the names of pedophiles. Oh well, let's see if they come back in a little bit, eh? Okay, let's see how I go this time. How does one make a complaint about someone? Yesterday, I was asking the opinion of a brother. I'm an ex-JW, about the how personal opinion on the Watchtower forking out $4,000 a day to cover up child abuse in America to the extent of $2 million. But basically, it's on mine now. But this brother,
I think you're John, aren't you?
yeah,
Well, it's nice to see you again, John.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I'd like to make a complaint about this brother because he was, well, just go see the video online. He was nasty. He was intimidating. He was, well, he called me a bludger. He tried to get in my face, and I was this distance away. See, what else was he doing? He's laughing about the child abuse.
We're not here to basically argue with you or get in a debate with you, so.
Well, I mean, I'm here to do that,
Yeah,
so I mean,
we'll just move on.
okay. So you don't care about how this guy was, and it's now on the internet with, you know, it's even now translated in Spanish. So you don't have any issues with that, about a member of the public being abused and insulted. Wow, this didn't take long. I think this will break my previous record. No, actually no. You've lasted a couple of minutes. This is what I'm going to be doing a lot. So, you know, get the elders to look at 72 Jean-Yves, or Jean-Yves 72, I'm not quite sure. But look up on YouTube, Maroochydore Congregation, 1st 2018. Because it's even been translated in Spanish about how rude and abusive and insulting he was. Insulting people with disabilities. Okay, thank you for your time. Oh, my lucky day. They seem to want to place themselves there. That video of the other day has been shared in England. Someone's actually translated into Spanish. It's all over the place now. Yeah, nothing to say about the abuse and violence from the other day. How you called me a bludger, how you laughed at child abuse, how you mocked me for being on a pension. Nothing like that. I mean, all you gotta do is just, I mean, I've made sure, you know, that first 20 minutes is just shocking. Yes, people, he's quiet today, unlike the other day. I mean, it's reprehensible. So yeah, but this is what I'm going to be doing. No one wants to tell me how to make an official complaint about your unchristian-like behaviour. So I'll just keep at it. Just like I'll keep at trying to educate people about the cover-up. I mean, I know all the spots, so you know, I was just at the one at Chambers Island. They lasted a minute before they took off, not wanting to talk to me. So, yeah, I mean, I've got this, which is, you know, at least a good couple of hours worth of taping. I've got a lot of information. And as a Christian, shouldn't you, at least apologise for how you were with me the other day? And all you got to do is look up to see what you're like. Let's see, Jehovah's Witnesses, Maroochydore Congregation. The first or second of first, not sure. Yeah, 2018. 72 Jean-Yves, I think it's on. I've got 2 YouTube accounts. where it shows a good 20 minutes of you being insulting and abusive, mocking me. I mean, I didn't show it, you know, obviously the other little bits, but I'll be yeah, working on those to show all the other little bits you're doing and saying to me. So, what's your personal opinion on the watchtower cutting down all its printing in that in preparation for all the lawsuits to do with the child abuse cover-up and the cases? Oh, and yes, it is definite, you know, the 24,000 names being hidden, because if not, then the Watchtower Society would not be paying $4,000 a day to cover it. That makes sense. So, you know, how can that be explained? No? How can anyone be fine with that? Which the Watchtower Society covering up all the abuse, all the nastiness you see online from people like me, going to carts and being mistreated by other people on carts, because yeah, it turns out what I'm doing is actually a movement. It's, you know, what a lot of people do, a lot of ex-witnesses do, to point out the hypocrisy and the lies about the organisation, their cover-up of abuse, their sheer lack of respect for others. No, it's disgraceful. So, have you seen my nifty little video? Because I videotape everything. It's also to cover myself, because I wouldn't want people to accuse me of being aggressive or anything like that, or being provocative. You know, because I'm just asking questions. You know, and being quiet won't, you know, quieten me. Because I've got so much information, I could talk for hours. And being a bludger, as you called me, and you don't have the decency to apologise for calling me names the other day. You know, I've got all the time in the world. So, nothing to say, no abuse or anything. You may have been reproved, I guess. But yeah, I do, you know, drive around these places a few times a day. You know, the usual spots. You know, so I can do some of my own witnessing to show the truth about the so-called truth. Because, you know, they call it the truth, they say the truth will set you free. And yet, you know, Jehovah's Witnesses run away like this when the truth is being spread about them. You know, so... But yeah, you can see yourself online. You know? It's going all around the world. What witnesses really think. Okay, bye. Okay, see here. See how long it lasts this time. So, hopefully I'll get an answer to how do I contact the elders.
Excuse me, John, we know who you are and you know how to contact the elders.
No, I like to...
Respectfully, I said to you the other day, just nicely, we're not here to cause a scene, so we're going to pack up and leave.
I say you're going to run so people don't hear. I know where your spots are, so I'll just keep at it till, you know, some evidence is showing that I actually care about how members of the public are treated by members of the congregation in public. Look on YouTube. He's actually gone international, that member. Bye.